Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at 30 of most accurate, cheap alternative colognes of super expensive fragrances in my collection. The list is too long, that's why I want to start immediately and keep it as short as possible. At number 30, Bois Luxera from House of Armaf. It is a very great alternative of a rare fragrance. Aqua Fahrenheit from House of Dior. It is very masculine, tiny, dirty, citrusy, leafy, and a little bit aquatic, with average performance. At number 29, Blue Touch from House of Franck Olivier. It is one of the best cheap alternative colognes of Aqua di Gio in terms of scent profile, performance, and price. Hands down, one of the best aquatic cheapies in my collection. At number 28, Al Haramain's Amber Oud Tobacco Edition, one of the most complimented cologne fragrances in my collection. It is cologne of Tobacco Vanille from House of Tom Ford. It is a clove, honey, and tobacco bomb with a beast mode performance. At number 27, from House of Zara, Night Pour Homme 5, a great alternative of Baccarat Rouge. There is a lots of great colognes around that DNA, but in terms of price, this one is the cheapest right now in the market. It is 15 bucks for 100 ml and it smells almost identical to that fragrance and performs average, like 5 hours in terms of longevity, with first hour of below average somehow, projection and sillage. At number 26, Insurrection Wild 2, such a great cheapie. It is one of the best alternatives of Pure Heaven from House of Thierry Mugler, which is officially discontinued, and also it is very close to Serge of Noxus. Such a great value for the money and performance is good. It is all about honey, sweet notes, tiny smoky, and tobacco. At number 25, from Maison Alhambra, Lovely Cherry, very close to Lost Cherry from House of Tom Ford. Identical, I can say. It's all about cooked cherry, like jammy cherry and cinnamon. Prominent notes are cherry and cinnamon to my nose, with tiny of smokiness at the background. Performance is below average. At number 24, again from Maison Alhambra, Kismet, one of the best alternatives of Tuxedo by YSL in terms of price and scent profile, not performance, let's say. It is very rounded and expensive smelling cheapie. It is all about rose, somehow dusty and boozy notes in a very luxurious way, let's say. Performance is close to average. At number 23, Writer for Men, very close to Dior Sauvage. I bought it around 26 euros, let's say 30 bucks for 100 ml plus one shower gel. Extremely close to Dior Sauvage and even closer to Prada Luna Rossa Carbon in that genre, more rounded and more friendly to my nose compared to the Dior Sauvage. I really enjoy this one. Performance is close to average. At number 22, from House of Armaf, Craze, one of the cheapest and closest alternatives for Pegasus from House of Parfums de Marly. It is lavendery, very unique, sweet and nutty, with a lots of vanilla at the base. Performance is average. At number 21, from House of Resasi, Agra. For me, this one is closest cheap alternative cologne to Green Irish Tweed from House of Creed. 20 bucks for 100 ml and performs very well. It is fresh, green, manly, masculine, and very unique. Lasts on me like 7 hours plus. At number 20, Missoni Wave. If you like Chanel Allure Sport or Allure Sport Extreme especially, get this one. It is very close to those DNAs, but leans sweeter and more aquatic, I have to say. Not identical, but very close. Immediately reminds me of that fragrance. I can say like 70% close, and performance is very good. At number 19, Fatan from House of Resasi, one of the cheapest and solid alternatives of Terre d'Hermes. EDT and Parfum, leans closer to Parfum because it is more concentrated. It is earthy, zesty, and woody. Just it is greener compared to those fragrances at the opening, but at the dry down, I can say it is identical. Performance is very great, and it is 15 bucks only for 50 ml. At number 18, Oud Touch by Franck Olivier, very close to, already I can get it, very close to Oud Ispahan by Dior. It's all about rose and oud, tiny and broxony at the dry down. One of the longest lasting cheapies in my collection. At number 17, Alwisam Day from House of Resasi, one of the closest and my most favorite, let's say, colognes of Creed Silver Mountain Water. Extremely close to that fragrance, performs very well, like 8 hours plus on my skin with 2 hours of good projection and sillage, and ladies love this one. At number 16, Galatia by Maison Alhambra. It is Cologne. Godolphin from House of Perfumes de Marly, which is a take on Tuscan leather. It is all about very smooth, leathery and berryish notes with tiny of powderiness at the background. Performance is good. At number 15, again by Maison Alhambra, Bright Peach. Exact Cologne Love, Bitter Peach from House of Tom Ford. Oh my goodness, very yummy, very seductive type of fragrance, sexy. It is creamy, milky with vanilla and peach. Let's say like peach flavored ice cream. Very seductive and sexy type of fragrance. I really enjoy it and I prefer it for indoors. Performance is average. At number 14, Club de Nuit Intense, Woman from House of Armaf. Exact Cologne Love, Tom Ford Noir de Noir. For woman, no, I would say it is unisex perfectly. It's all about burnt vanilla, rose, jammy rose and patchouli. Very sexy and niche smelling fragrance with a great performance. At number 13, Eau de Passion from House of Franck Olivier. One of the cheapest and closest alternatives of Egoist Platinum from House of Chanel. It is timeless, green, citrusy and extremely masculine fragrance with below average performance. At number 12, Turathi Blue by Afnan, Cologne of Bulgari Tiger. It is very juicy, like citrusy and grape juicy fragrance. Very unique type of freshy with ton of ambroxan at the base. Performance is great. At number 11, Anna Abiet, one of the closest and cheapest alternatives of Erba Pura by Sergov. Not that much fan of this DNA, but if you are into this type of loud, fruity, sweet, floral fragrances, check this out. It is like 15 bucks and performance is good. At number 10, the Tournoi by Al Haramain, 70% to my nose, close to Parfums de Marly Layton, not identical, but fair enough, close enough, let's say. It is expensive smelling and complex type of cheapie. Right now, price is a little bit higher than usual, but 30 bucks is maximum price of this cologne. For me, performance is average. At number 9, Amber and Leather by Maison Alhambra. It is around 15 bucks for 100 ml, so very cheap and very close to Amber Leather by Tom Ford. Just at the opening, this one is greener somehow, has a barbershopy vibe to it, but after a few minutes it is almost identical to Amber Leather by Tom Ford. Performance is average and it is all about fruity and let's say smooth leathery notes. At number 8, one of those colognes that is better compared to the real stuff. Milestone from House of Armaf, Exact Cologne of Millésime Imperial from House of Creed. It is a very different fragrance, smells different compared to 100% of my collection. I have to say, very exotic. It is salty, rooty, earthy, tiny, powdery, has dirtiness and clean fruity vibes, only fruity at the top and salty for whatever reason. Performance is very good. Has a good sillage projection, but sillage is way better compared to the projection and gets good compliments. At number 7, Kismet Angel, hands down cheapest and closest alternative of by Kilian's Angel's Share. That's it. From top to the base, it is Exact Cologne of Angel's Share. It is boozy, tiny, smoky, rich and expensive smelling fragrance with generous amount of sweetness at the base. Performance is average, like 5 hours plus on my skin with first hour average projection and sillage. At number 6, one of those alternatives that performs better compared to the real stuff. Letafas Amiral Oud Intense, which is Cologne of by the Fireplace from Maison Margiela, on a steroid alternative cheapie. Let's say to this one, if you are into this type of daring and somehow wearable fragrances, this one is a must-have for you. It is smoky, tiny, oudi, sugary sweet and nutty with amazing performance. At number 5, La Yucavan by Rassasi, strongest cologne of Tuscan leather. Performs way better even compared to the Tuscan leather itself. It is strong, pungent, fruity and leathery fragrance. Lasts on my skin without exaggeration 16 hours plus with 3 hours of crazy projection and sillage. At number 4, Assad by Letzafa, 70% close to Dior Sauvage Elixir. I can say right now it is one of the best alternatives for that fragrance. It is herbal, it is sweet, it is dark, complex and gets crazy compliments. Performance is above average. At number 3, one of my most favorite cheap alternative fragrances ever created, Oud for Glory, again by Letzafa, which is Exact cologne of oud for greatness from House of Initio. It is bitter, smoky, woody, and at the same time sweet, candy flossy with a great performance. At number 2, another great alternative fragrance that I preferred over real stuff. To be honest, in terms of performance and scent profile, this one is better compared to the real stuff. Eternal Oud from Letafa's Pride line, which is cologne of Francisco Gian's Grand Soul. I prefer this one. Why? Because this one leans more masculine and has more weight to it and darkness, let's say. This is more for me. That one is perfectly unisex, but this one is more masculine and has more woodiness, smokiness, complexity to it. I really like it. Gets crazy compliments. Oh, look at this. It's all about vanilla and amber. Very niche smelling type of fragrance. Performance is crazy. And at number 1, my most complimented cologne fragrance ever in entire my journey. Club de Nuit Intense Man EDP. Best alternative for Creed Aventus. At the opening, at the dry down, 10 out of 10. Opens up fruity, rounded, and dries down sexy, smoky. Take care, guys.